Okay, so like I said, I'm trying to learn Arabic and help you learn English, like trading. I'm transliterating letters so that it helps you learn English while I'm trying to learn Arabic. And then hopefully, you know, someday you'll be able to read the Bible. So, okay. Basically, this is the A, the Aleph. And the Aleph changes as it's, all of their letters are cursive. Okay, so all their letters end up being hooked together. They end up all being cursive, and that's what makes it look so scary to us English speakers, is that all their letters are hooked together when they write them out. Where we have, you know, our letters are all separate and individual. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so this is their A, this is our A. Well, the way their letters are wrote, it would be like this. For like A, B, C, D. So all their letters are like hooked together. Almost like our cursive, which our cursive is probably just as complicated for them as it is for us to learn their just regular, you know, script. So I don't know why I'm talking quietly, because I have two babies and they're sleeping, so I'm trying to keep them asleep while I do this, which is always hard. So that's their A, B, C, D. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D. But if with their Arabic A, when it's just alone, it looks like, you know, this long stick. Basically, it looks like a number 1 almost. Their Arabic A. Let me draw that better. Looks like that. So they have like a number 1 looking A thing. And when it's alone, it looks like that. So this is all alone letters. I have different columns going here. Okay. Trying to make this as understandable as possible. It's probably, I don't know if I'm making this easier or harder. So, okay, that's their A alone. This is their A at the beginning, and it will connect if there's a letter before it, but not after it. That's why a lot of times when you see Arabic writing, you see an Aleph, like, alone, and then it'll be a bunch of, you know, letters after this. So, that's why their Aleph is alone a lot, because the A doesn't connect to the other letters. Basically, their A or their Aleph doesn't connect to any letters after it. It will connect to letters before it, though. So if there's a B here, well, I screwed that up. This whole thing is complicated. So that's why I've been putting it off. It's so complicated. So, okay, so their A, if there's a B before it, it will connect to the B. But if there's a B after it, it's not going to connect. So, if that makes any sense, that's the way that their A is. Where, you know, in English, we just write A, B. But if we're doing cursive A, B in English, we would connect it. We'd go A, B. So we do have, you know, a similar thing going on in English where we connect our letters, just like they do in Arabic. So let's see what this would be. Like, that would be AB in Arabic, AB in English, AB in cursive English. So, you know, and I don't think that I'm going to just teach you everything you need to know, but just trying to help here. So, and then their A, like, changes depending on where in the word that it is. So, you know, we have cursive, but our cursive just stays the same no matter where the letter is placed. So, if their A is at the beginning of the word, it just stands alone. Like, that. So let me see if I can make this clearer. My camera's screwed up, but whatever. So if their A is alone, at the beginning of the word, it stands alone. So it would just be like A, you know, B, C. But if their A is in the middle, then it connects to the next letter. So it's like A and then B. So A. So it's like a cursive. If their A is in the middle, it's like cursive and it connects. If it's at the beginning, it doesn't connect. So unlike our cursive, where it always connects, their A stands alone at the beginning. So if that makes any sense. So, okay, and then their A at the end looks a little different too. So their A at the end, their A in the middle looks like this. Their A at the end looks a little different. So how do I do this? Okay, so if their A is at the end of the word, like let's say it's ba, B-A, it's going to be like that. Where if it's in the middle, it's not much different. So whatever. That's their B-A. So that's their A at the end. Hard to make sense out of all this. Okay, so this is their B, just standing alone. That's what their B is like. Okay, so this is like the English B. And if it's at the beginning of the word, then it's gonna connect. So let's say it's the word ba, then I guess it would be like B, and then like an A would be here. Ooh, it's complicated. It's so different. Okay, and then if we had the B in the middle, okay, so it's like A, and then the B would be like that. So I guess that's like an A-B. Wow. It's so complicated compared to English. It's like, wow. So, and of course they're going the opposite direction. So if we're writing an A-B, like if we want to do A-B-C, it's got to go that way. So that's the complex part about it. And so if we have the B at the end, apparently if a B is at the end, it looks a little different than in the middle. So that's a B at the end. So, okay. So that's A. This is going to be B at the end. So that's an A, B at the end. So that's a A-B in Arabic. Okay, so the next letter is going to be T. Like, I don't know what happened to C, but totally God confounded this language, and he did it good. So the T is the next one that I'm going to do. Okay. So the T is like a happy face. And then you got to do the T in the middle, which is just like this. Nope, screwed that up. Okay. So, okay, here's the T. And it looks like a happy face, like I said before. And then if the T is at the beginning, like starting a word, you put it like that. And then if the T is in the middle of the word, it's like that. And at the end of the word, it's like this. So their T changes as If it starts the word, then it's like that. If it's in the middle of the word, it's like that. And if it's at the end of the word, then it's like that. Where RT just stays the same, you know? Unless we're doing cursive, where it would kind of be like this, you know? So RT doesn't change if it's in the middle or end. If it's cursive, it's like that. If it's just print, large, like the beginning of a name, it'd be a big T. Or just like a regular name like truck, it'd be like a small t. So, you know, our letters don't change, but theirs do depending on where they're at. So, okay, I'm going to try to like incorporate this T into a word. Hopefully I do it right. So, if we want to put BT, I guess, or no, TB. So, T, and then, wait, where's that middle B? Okay, already screwing this up. Okay, so that's T with a middle B. That's what it would be, like TB. So that's how it goes. And okay, so let's say we're doing B and then T, like that. Then it would have to be like this at the beginning, and then this is going to be right there. So that's how that works. And let's, you know, put the, and this is like if there's another letter coming after this, so we could put something after this, like an Aleph. So here, this is if T is at the end. So then we're going to have like B, just BT. So that's how that would look. So, you know, kind of gets an idea of what it's like, you know, when you're looking at Arabic. It looks so confusing, but you can break it down and it's not really as confusing as it looks. You know, how confusing does our cursive look to them? You know, that looks so confusing to them, but to us in English, it's like, oh, I see it. So that's just a breakdown of the first 3 letters, you know, how to write them and how to connect them. And hopefully, you know, if you're Arabic, you can see what I'm saying with our letters, and that will help you.